Right then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pigeons and professionals, we are back. And what a treat. Ladies world champion and all-time favourite of mine, Kenny Fisher versus Neil Margosian. I'm really looking forward to this one. It should be a cracker, I think. Kelly looked to be playing great from the corner of my eye when she played on table 2 earlier. Guys and girls, please take a second out from this and, well, not even out from it. Just while you're on it, just click like and click. Let's get these numbers up. Yeah, these are rookie numbers. All right, so Kelly to break. Looking to make that 6 ball in the corner. She lost her white ball quite a lot there. Unfortunately, not made the points. And left an open shot on the 1 ball with natural position on the 2. So let's see how Neil kind of fares under the limelight playing the ladies world champion Kelly Fisher. And see if he folds like a cheap deck chair or stands up and says, come on, let's have a go. Time will tell. Got to be honest, I've not really seen much of Neil. By all accounts, he is a decent cueist. I've just not seen much of it. So, semi-nice control cannon there. I don't know about that. Sid was a legend. I'm just a pigeon with a mouthpiece. That's all I am. I'm just here, taking you through the weekend's action. And I think if he spins this in with like a bit of outside English, he may be able to just kind of. No, that's not what I was thinking anyway. So I'm glad I didn't finish that sentence. I would have thought he'd have hit the 8. I think he's semi-okay to kind of spin this 6 in the side, come round the back of the 8. Ah, no. Doesn't fancy it. Try and keep young Kelly under the cosh. It's not a bad idea. That needs to get through that gap. Is it going to get there? No, not quite. Tough pot though. Whichever pocket he decides to play it in. I think he's probably got to play it, cut it back, just because you can get to more of the cue ball. And the pot's tough enough. Oh, maybe you can't. Yeah, this is tough action. Yeah, I kind of, the big sigh said it all, but you know, he's had some form. He's not left it up. She didn't make points on the break. So here you get a point for every ball past the break line, and you get 1.5 points for every ball's pocketed. You must make 3 points to carry on after the break. So either 2 balls or 1 ball and 2 past the head string or the break line, whichever you prefer. So that's a bad shot from Neil, leaving Kelly an open shot at a pot. This is kind of bread and butter kind of finishes for someone that's been a world champ. That being said, don't want to make excuses for her, but she's probably not paid on this Rasson. But she has been playing matchroom events, so slick tables. So, oh, that's not getting there though. That needs the jump stick. So, let's see how Kelly's getting on with her new equipment. See if she's adapted nicely. Lovely to see Kelly at this event. Oh no. Obviously she travels the world. She does a lot of stuff in China. So very, very rarely around to play these events. As I said earlier, fortunately for us, COVID has restricted travel, and Kelly can come and join us. And it's an absolute pleasure to have her. You know, on and off the table, she is a legend. Just proper loveliness. Proper loveliness. As are most of the people here, to be honest. You know, it's very lucky at GB9. It's full of great people and great players. They don't have to be mutually exclusive. God, that's a tough shot. But if you're going to play, if he was going to play safe on that ball earlier, I can't remember what it was. I would have been playing safe there for sure. So a nice easy 2-ball finish to get Kelly off the line and start her campaign in this match. 1-0 Kelly Fisher. And if you didn't know before, you will do now. Dynaspheres, they're our balls. And that's an unfortunate scratch for Neil. Kelly with ball in hand is dangerous. How's that song called? Dangerous. Anyway, no one tuned in to listen to me try and sing a tune. So I will move across to camera 2 in a minute after this shot, so you can clearly see. I think the 8 does slide under the 9 there, so not really too much to be done here. Just leave yourself angles. The rack will almost run itself. Don't need to make it sound like silly easily, but you know, look at the way Kelly's played. She's just played into big areas. I think she may have landed a little bit straighter than she would have liked, but again, because she's really got into that. See, she wouldn't have minded 2 feet short of that. 2 feet short is way better than where it is now. But say la vie. As I went to the camera angle earlier, I'm 99% sure this 8 does go underneath the 9. But hey ho. You know, she's managed. She was straight enough to force follow through the ball anyway. So I think this is nice. Just a nice stun. Soft stun, push the 9 towards the other corner, and maybe even make it look. There you go. Jobs are good. And on that note, shall we cut to our other main sponsors video? Molinari. Hello. Look who I have here. The chairman, the one and only, Adam Stevens. Welcome, Adam.
You alright? How you getting on?
Yeah, I'm living the dream. Kelly's, again, not many points here. Losing that white around the back of the stack. Just overspinning the white, look, and not quite getting through it. But she was breaking really well on the other table when I watched her. Just maybe just needs to move her hand position a bit more or something.
Yeah, it does play pretty different the rest of them.
Yeah, the rails are a bit higher. Yeah, do you know what I mean? You know, you do have to move your hand.
It's amazing, really, though, isn't it? Really, when you think, you know, it's still a 9-foot table. It's still on a slate bed. It's still the same cloth.
But the cushions are so much higher.
Yeah.
You know, like I say so much like it's inches, but it's not inches. It's not even close to inches. It's like probably a quarter or an eighth of an inch.
But
maybe not even less than that. But like it's a huge difference when you're used to stroking the ball in the same place, in the same, with your bridge hand exactly the same height. It's massive.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what are you talking about? I'm taller than 2 foot laying down. Slow down, pal.
What's been going on this match? Obviously, Kelly tuned it up, but
not really. I think nothing exciting really.
Bit of a slow burner.
Not necessarily that. What you'd expect really. Kind of. Kelly is what Kelly is. She's a world champion. She'll go about her business. She's not going to make too many mistakes. Neil, on the other hand, I think his shot selection let him down a little bit so far. He played a safety win maybe you shouldn't, and then played a safety win maybe when he probably didn't play a safety win maybe you should have, that kind of thing.
I knew what you meant. So the fans might not have, but they know you by now, I'm sure.
They all know. They all know that I'm clueless. We're all winging it.
Not quite that bad.
So just spin this in with a bit of right hand side.
Yeah, it's pretty dot now, isn't it?
Yeah, centre it. Yeah, it's just top class professionals are just never really missing from here. A month of Sundays. And Scotland's number 2 on table 2 just sunk another 9. Ryan Fleming. Jim's not even Norway's number 56th, but.
Oh wow. That was just a bit jabby. You wouldn't have expected. I mean, she wasn't great on the 8. I mean, she would have probably wanted to play that 9 in the bottom left, but
for me, it all stemmed from where she ended.
Just a bit too straight on the 7.
Well, she ended up a bit too straight on the 7, yeah, and then she had to play a speed shot out to the 8, and then kind of just always like an inch here, an inch there, and then it all added up, right? But she should be making them 9s, really. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean she was good on it up the row, and
yeah,
it felt a bit punchy. That almost like she was trying to punch that in, but actually on the new cloth, you've got to kind of try and cue it in, and yeah, absolutely.
Just let the table do the work.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, someone did ask. Is there? No, they're about to break. The draw is right. You can find it on
GB9balltour.com.
Yeah, that's the one. Or Twitch. No, not Twitch. But it was a bit twitchy, but
yeah,
we can't call the lady world champion a Twitcher. It's just it's not in the rule book. Plus, me and Kelly have arrangements. Do you know what I mean? Probably best that I don't slag her off all over Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, she is a good friend of mine, and I do. Pigeon Paw Promotions is also reliant upon.
Yeah, you probably got the right idea there.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to say, it was a tough night.
Absolutely. But still, early doors in this match yet. There's still time. It does take a few racks usually to just get used to the table. Obviously, Kelly not necessarily a regular on GB9, so.
No, but while she's here, while she's in the UK, why she can't travel to China, she understands that this is where it's at.
Absolutely. And actually, just picking up from a comment earlier is from Stefanos. It is great to be up and running again, to be honest.
Isn't it just? You know what I mean? Like, I was a bit like, almost anxious, I suppose, the first match. I was like, what do I do again? What? I've just got to talk. I've got to call shots. It felt really weird and alien, and now obviously I'm back to not shutting up. And
you were never really away from there.
This was back to that first match. I was clueless. Clueless. Yeah, it's just. So I've not really seen much of Neil.
He was a good player.
He's certainly double steady, is what I would say. He's not going to do anything special, but he will go around his workmanlike by all accounts from what I've seen so far.
Just a couple of wrong decisions.
Yeah, and kind of.
There's Jim bigging us up. Best 9-ball tour in the world, mate.
In the world, I don't know about Europe, but it's definitely the best national tour for sure in the world. I would say it's tough to be beaten. The guys, Jason, Darren, Chris, they've all claimed it's the best national tour that they've seen anywhere. So we're happy for the players that know to judge us.
Yeah, absolutely.
On our own merits.
Absolutely. So we've obviously got to do something better for Jim to rate us a little bit higher, then, haven't we?
Well, you know what? Jim's all right in Norway, mate, or wherever he is, or in Deutschland or wherever. Like, we'll just leave him there. All to the jeez.
I think he might have got. He's got that. He's got away with that. But then,
well, no, that was. I think you can kick this one rail.
She might go for the jump shot. It's close to the rail, though, isn't it?
I do not like this. This will pop off the table a lot.
She is going for the jump. It's a long way from the 9, but you're right. It's the 7's close enough to the rail, but it's just a pop away. But
yeah, this will just, if this hits the rail half on the way up, it's off the table.
There we go.
Like that.
There we go.
Like that. It's gone. So, nil.
That's not the best shot. I mean,
No,
with ball
but
in
that's
hand,
the-
you want to be absolutely plopping there. It's fine,
but
but
this is the pressure of
Yeah,
playing a
yeah.
world champion on the stream after 20 months of no competitive ball.
I mean,
That's what I've been putting up with all morning. Right.
Don't
So
get me
you've
wrong.
just got here.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, and Neil should be putting that 9 anyway. But you just think he wants to leave himself better than
How
that.
many of them 9s do you want to leave yourself
No,
before you're due
absolutely.
to miss one, right?
Absolutely.
So, guys, let's have a look at some scores around the room because I'm definitely interested to see how Scotland's number 2 is getting on table 2 versus Marcel Price. It's 2 apiece. Desmond. Mark Gray is 3-1 up on Steve Wheeler. Lee Creighton 7-5 up on John Park. What else can I pick out of there? Terry Davis 6-4 up on Michael Levesque. Wow, Tom Stavely 8-7 with Craig Laurie. I've never even heard of this Craig Laurie. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Imran Majid only 6-4 up on Brisley. My mate
Giving it a good go.
My mate Briz giving it up. My poker buddy. I went to the Hippodrome and I was like, I'm not even going to text Briz to say I'm going to the Hip. Because
And he was there,
He'll be
yeah.
there anyway.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Do you know what I mean? I was like, you knew he's going to be there. He's always there.
So Kelly falling short on the points again.
Yeah. I think a lot of people overhit the break or hit too low on the 1 ball.
So we had a little knock on Wednesday evening. I mean, the tables weren't in, but actually it found out it was kind of the harder you hit the ball, the less likely you were to make points. They all sort of jammed up at the bottom of the table.
Yeah. No.
And if you sort of smooth, you can't tap break, but
No, a nice
smooth stroke, and actually you make the points.
I think this is perfect, you know. If she is straight in here and stun dead, like between that gap of the 9 and the 5, that is dreamy positional play. Because then you can just come up for the 5, and this is just a little bit of inside, and you are away. Maybe overhit this a slight tad. Because I think you could. Chances are you're going to be the wrong side of the 6 unless Kelly plays it long. I know. Apologies. I know.
No, she's now the wrong side of the 6.
Yeah, that's what I say. I was right.
I don't know whether this is. I mean, the 7. You may well be able to just screw this back, but you don't really want to be going up table here.
Yeah, so
she is going up. Yeah. It's not really the shot you want to play because you've got to get the speed so good. Oh, that's an. I didn't even think about going down that side of the table, to be honest. But that's.
Well, what side of the table was you going down?
No, down past the 9.
Was you?
Yeah.
Are you mad?
From here, I'm terrible. I'm terrible out there, to be honest.
You can't be that terrible. You've got 2 9-2 wins under your belt already, and you have beaten one of the best players on the tour.
What, previously, you mean?
Yeah. Oi, oi, Kelly Fisher.
She took them out nicely.
3-2.
Took them out nicely.
I like it when she gets a little a little stroke. Uh-oh. Someone's in here pressing buttons.
Yeah, you gotta big up the sponsors, isn't you?
Yeah, I know. I've been
I know
doing
you
this
have
all
been.
day,
I know.
mate. Now you're here. I'll just let you press buttons.
Yeah, that's it. I've noticed you're not, so.
Yeah, you got Brasson Billiards, Molinari, Andy Billiard Cloth. Of course, Pigeon Pool Promotions, who bust your eardrums all weekend. Pro 9 and Onboard Sportswear.
Pigeon Pool Promotions, bust your ear rolls all weekend, bust my ear rolls all the time.
Jim, was you not listening to any of my commentary? Nah. First event with her new equipment. Did you not listen? You've heard it here first. Shh, don't tell no one. Don't tell no one. Did you not hear me say, I wonder how she's getting on with this new... you know what I mean? You got to watch out.
Eric, Jason is playing. Yeah, Joshua's not, but Jason is. I actually think he's just come off the last match.
Yeah, he was playing the last match. He played. I was there.
Chris Cowie.
I was there because I
played
commentated
Chris Cowie on
Chris
table
Cowie.
1 in the last match.
Chris had a Western. What a shot that is, by the way. It's never getting there, I don't think. But unfortunate. Well, only today, mate. Only today. This is her first outing with the new equipment. First tournament. So look how tall this geezer is that you can just like play a jump shot in the middle of the table. I can't play one from the rail. What a man! What a man! So I actually think Kelly's not got too nice a shot here. I'd almost be tempted to cross bank this and spin the white kind of. Okay. So she's trying to play the 3 into the 7 and screw back behind the 4. Kind of, I like it.
A bit like that.
I do like that. You know what? And that is why she is Ladies World Champion. Like, managed to hold it up. Oh look.
That is why she is BCA Hall of Famer.
That is why she's BCA Hall of Famer indeed. And I'm just a mouthpiece. Okay. Right, we all know where we stand. And David Patterson beat you to the links, Adam.
It's a different link though.
Is it?
Yeah. That's the sort of, you choose where you want to go from David Patterson's link. And actually, David Patterson, by the way, where are you?
Mate, he's not messing about. What's he doing? Is that YouTube? I don't know.
No. It's the website, but it's like the initial one before you go into like where the tables are. So Kelly with ball in hand. That safety shot, well executed safety shot, giving her an opportunity to reignite her 2-rack lead. I was reminiscing the other day, actually yesterday, about because our tournament director Viv was saying she was a bit warm, and I said we've got a fan, and then it reminded me why we got the fan. Do you remember why we got that fan?
No.
Do you remember the little cabin that I built out of plastic pipes for the commentary booth?
What, out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's before my time. I demanded a...
You was here, surely.
No, I was kind of
You
here.
must have been here. You were the one that demanded the fan.
Yeah, probably. It's ridiculous.
So, Kelly Fisher, just
mopping up. She's got a stride on now.
Yeah.
I think this is...
It's a good... obviously, from missing that 9 ball... To let Neil in, actually, she's sort of, that's out of the brain now, and I find that's what the professionals seem to do. They seem to be able to forget.
Yeah, see, I'd be spewing for the next 6 racks. And Kelly's just getting a stride on and just going through the motions, just getting racks won. I'd still be crying. Oh, Kelly, the first time she's...
Yeah, put a bit more on that. Put a little bit more on that.
Yeah, yeah.
And just lost the white.
Yeah, kicked in though. I think it was kicked in off there, right?
Yeah, it was, the 8 ball.
So before the 8 kicked it, I actually had a chance of screwing back up for a nice shot on the 1, to be honest. So very unlucky. Andy, no you can't. You've got to go and make more pies because I've actually eaten both of them because I got stuck here. Oh, that's lovely. Cheers, Ben. Thank you, mate.
Cheers, Ben. Ben Moore. That's a name from the past.
Is it?
Yeah, he used to play all the tour events.
Did he?
Yeah.
Before my
Good
time,
player.
obviously.
Yeah, it was before your time. Good player.
Just shows how much older than me you are.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
Right.
I wish I put the webcams on. We could let the viewers decide.
Let's not do that. Neil Margosian. Neil Margosian. Watch that cloth for you, mate.
Mr. Gillespie.
Scott Goobs.
We're good. We're good.
Have you sold that queue yet? Like, he was literally trying to sell his queue after winning Challenge 1. Like, it was literally, that's it. I'm never picking that up again.
He'll be back.
He was like, Jason, give me it. But, you know what I mean? If you give me a $5 for it, you can have it. I said, no, I'm not interested. Thank you.
Again, we kind of, Kelly here, just sort of, mopping up almost. But Neil will be in his seat thinking this should be me.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't. I don't think he needed to do any. I mean, I can't. I've forgotten it already, really. But I don't think he needed to do a great deal.
Nah. Goopsy, give us an exclusive. You've got to be playing. Who are you playing with in the ultimate doubles English 8 ball? Who are you playing with? Come on, let's hear it here first. I want to know. Is it you and Mr. Magic? Or you and Dunster? It can't be you and Dunster. You'd slow you down. Who are you playing with, buddy? Yeah, Neil's just dug deep there, too deep. And you'll be getting a warning about the cloth. Or is that a bit harsh?
I saw someone. I saw someone earlier. I was playing a match, and I don't know who it was.
That's
but
good.
They sort of did a mass. You know the extreme massage shot where you put your cue like in the air and just shoot down on the ball. And my only thought was, oh my word, like big old rip in the cloth. That's just what you need at event 1. But so Neil back to the table. He needs a good break now. He's made the 1 ball. He's made the points, and he should get a shot on the 2. And I think you start to run out of chances when you're 5-2 down, and this is a golden one that he really needs to take.
Yeah, just needs to miss the 5 coming across here. Oh wow, he's loaded it up with inside. Fair play. He's playing with Mr. Magic. That's a good team, that. Don't think it beats me and Granite, but it's a good team. You've got potential. You may make it a round or 2. Matthew Lester, why aren't you here? I offered to pay your entry. Where are you?
Oh, Neil.
Get your Hot Wheels on and get down here live-o. Start the car. Big Chip McGarg. What we saying, big man? You good?
I'm glad you've logged in, Chick, actually. There's a shirt here for you. I wondered who it was. It's got Big Mac on it.
Yeah, Chip.
That makes sense. I thought it was Collins.
No.
Oh, Scott, the English magician.
The English magician.
Melon, isn't it?
Ah, Tubby. Oh.
He was nearly here this week.
Yeah.
He's gone away.
No, he ain't.
That's what he told me.
Is it? He was. What was he doing?
I don't know what he was doing.
The other day. He was playing Monday.
Oh yeah. No, the weekend.
Oh, was he gone away?
I don't know if he's gone away. He's doing something else.
I was going to say, yeah. He might have. Plenty of places nice to go in the UK, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't mind a trip to Cornwall if someone's got a place. Steffo Collins.
It's definitely not. He definitely didn't like it when I told him it was. I thought it was his. So Kelly getting way too much into that. Fireball.
Really got hold of it, right? So safety needed. I can't see what's down. Okay, so may have to play this 6 down past the 9 and try and hold up behind the 7. She's going the other way.
She's spinning, trying to send.
I'm not
send
sure.
the white down there. This is a tough shot.
Yeah,
the cue ball's close.
Yeah.
No, she's hit the 8.
Full ball.
I don't think he can see the pot.
No. Can half ball the wrong side.
But then, I mean, from a mentality perspective, you probably don't expect to get back in the rack. So, you know.
Yeah, but you're not thinking that.
No.
Down,
when you've missed a few chances and you're down. So something containing. But I don't think Neil has hit this very well at all.
So thank you, Neil. Thank you. So just going to have to kill this, I think. Just a little bit of inside. Just kill the white. Slow up. Perfect.
Yeah.
Evening choppers. Fizz. Are you buying that shaft back yet? I only sold it to him last week. He'll buy it again next week. Like, he's got exactly the same shaft as me, right? And but his new one, he didn't like the collar of it. He wanted a black collar.
Yeah.
So he paid 40 quid right, to have my used shaft and swap it for his new one.
That sounds like a deal you'd make, Chris. That does.
Yeah.
You've done well.
I'm waiting for him to want to swap it back and charge him another 40 subs. I'll never use his shaft.
So let's have a look at the results or the live scores at the
moment.
Scores.
Go on, I'll let you read them out this time.
So Ryan Fleming now 4-2 up on Marcel Price. A couple of fresh matches just gone on. Alan Brown was on the stream table earlier today. 7-4 up. Now 8-4 up. Just changed scores there. So bouncing back off of his match from Darren earlier on. And Chris Seville and Lee Rigby 7-all on table 14. So that one looks like it's going. Could go all the distance. Get me words out.
Much better. Hit that one a bit thicker.
It's just got unlucky. Oh no, she hasn't. Perfect. I thought it was going to come and sit on the white then.
No. I'll tell you what, she's unlucky.
The 4.
Virtually no chance of getting on the 3 either.
It's just not split great, but made the points. Let's one step at a time.
Controlled the white. Give herself a best chance.
Yeah.
Top man, Chris. I can always rely on you. You're a ledge.
So, are you thinking aggressive? Obviously, you would think pot the 2, but are you thinking aggressive on the 3?
No, probably just. I like what she's aiming for. You can send the 3 round between near the 4-5 and just leave the white under the 7 by the 8 kind of thing.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit too far into the middle of the table to do that now.
Yeah, you kind of, if you're going to play the safe, you almost want to leave the 3 up there, because if you do manage to get yourself ball in hand, you've got a good chance of getting on the 4.
Wonder if you can play the 3 into the 8 and the white down behind the 4 and 5.
Yeah, she's concentrated on the white there, isn't she? Which she's got a good white ball.
Yeah, there you go.
Good cue ball. And then a bonus.
Those 4 railers are actually quite nice to play. Kind of the sort of shot I like as well, strangely or not. Strangely enough, I should say. Might even get a whacker out later if someone lends me it.
I'm sure.
You can give me the 7 ball.
I'm going to bed.
What?
I've got a match at 11:15.
11:45?
Yeah.
I'll be in bed by then.
Yeah. And that's if we run into time, which we've had to squeeze the scheduling up slightly today. So.
What time have we got matches till?
That's the last round.
Is it? Great.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait to be talking.
That's unlucky.
That is.
That's a good effort.
Good effort. 7-2. 7-2, nice little easy 3-9 combo. Straight in with ball in hand. Thanks for coming. And this is the thing about these pros, like you wrap it against it all the time. They don't make silly mistakes that we do.
No.
Scoundrels. Just coming here, robbing the amateurs, making us look silly.
It's just consistent. I mean,
mate,
I've played Neil a number of times. I don't think I've ever beaten him. If I have, it might just be once, but I don't think I have. And I know he's a solid player, but I don't know. Sometimes the player you're playing gets to you as well, so you know you're playing someone who's not going to make many mistakes, and it kind of puts you under more pressure.
Of course. So I like, if the one goes past the 5, if not, the one into the, what would that be? That'd be the green pocket. That goes in the side.
Yeah.
Wow, lovely.
It looks more like it goes up top. I didn't even think, I thought it was no chance in the side bag. Yeah.
No, yeah, perfect. Lovely. I didn't even call it in the side. I just thought, no, sir.
We've got a good camera angle to see that it went inside as well. That's a funny thing.
Oh, yeah, we have, haven't we?
Yeah.
Why didn't you click that, Adam?
Oh, well. I'm not used to this commentary stuff. I'll just turn up and set up. And
I'm not used to pressing buttons either. I've lost my tournament director, my technical director. He's... So this is a little bit hampered queuing, but I think Kelly can just about get to the right side of the ball she wants to. Fortunately, she is far more agile than me, although I have been known to play this shot, just not on an American table. I don't know if I can get my leg up that high.
Look, one of these desktop tables, we're not talking about playing that shot on that, Chris.
No, I can do that on an English 8-ball table. Just not on a 9-foot table. I don't think. Nice stroke that. Just needs to bounce off this rail though, because you don't want to be digging down here, but you want to play how to put a nice stroke on it. But Kelly being the cueist that she is, you expect her to like never ever miss one of them straight in kind of balls.
All of a sudden, from 2-all, when Neil got let off with one, and then I can't remember what happened in the second one he won, but it was straight away. Kelly's kind of just mopped up the chances she's been given, really, isn't she?
It's literally that simple, you know. Give her the chances and she'll take her.
Absolutely.
A bit like all the top firm, you know, whether you're man, woman, or whatever. If you're the top of the game, mate, you give someone a sniff. Like it's like you know, when they play these ghost challenges, right? If you're going to give them ball in hand, they're getting them out, whether they're woman or man. You know what I mean? If their hand on the table, there's nothing in it.
No.
Just unfortunately, you know, where it'll come into it is mainly the break, right? But technology is making things a little bit easier, you know, but Kelly will openly admit she can't get the power on the brake that most men can. But when you time her,
2 balls, 3 balls.
When you time them like that,
that was that was textbook.
Textbook. Do you know what I mean? When you time them like that, it doesn't matter.
No.
That is just perfect timing.
That was textbook break. 2 balls straight in, and then the third up
so
on the top
just
there.
make sure she leaves an angle now where she can just avoid the 7 and come round 2 rails for the 5. So just probably somewhere in line with the green spot, just obviously a bit further down the table. There you go. Ooh, and maybe a little bit far.
Yeah, I was going to say that was, for me, that was probably the key shot to get good on the fork. And
yeah,
then
of course, it's definitely the key shot. But do you think she can still chop this back?
Yeah, I think she can still miss the 4 here. Miss the 4. Yeah. Don't want to miss the 4. Miss the 7.
No, do not miss the 4. I think this is where you're going wrong, Adam. You're trying
just
to miss the wrong
glance,
balls.
And
that's a love bump.
Yeah, it is.
That's a jelly roll and a love bump rolled up into a steak sandwich.
And you saw Kelly put her hand up there, just an apology of that little nudge on the 5, because it could have gone anywhere, but she's probably going to have... Well, no, absolutely. You get the rolls, don't you, when you're playing well? So.
Of course. You know what I mean?
And they go against you when you're making the mistakes.
That's exactly what I was about to say, because I never get no rolls. You know what I mean? So this is it. This is all she wrote.
Yeah.
There'll be an opera singer singing somewhere. That's all over. Thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you anon.
We'll see you very soon.
Thanks very much.